So today well, the developer known as Maximum ADHD, he decided to post a bunch of more leaks for the new winter update, and I don't think there's any leaks for season 3, but just mostly just for the winter update. And honestly, I didn't really expect on making like a daily upload of leaks but stuff, but he kept posting stuff, so I don't have to like record this for you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much it, and let's get started. So on Twitter, the first tweet he said was actually this was like last night when I was asleep. So what he said was letting in a bit of snow, and this video showcases what you want to call it, Max inside the criminal base. And if you notice, as soon as he opens the door, basically like this helicopter spawn and the door opens, you can notice that the snow effects will like start to like go in, as you can see here. And honestly, this is kind of like a good small detail, because it's sort of realistic to have snow just like flow into like any area that has air. And if you go back in, as you can see, the snow just stops like pouring in. And honestly, small detail, but it looks pretty good to be added to the game. And that's technically all for the video. Another tweet he sent was public enemy number 1. There's most wanted signs will now like be around the city more often, and you can see the buildings were actually changed. You see some of the building lines. The current city right now, buildings really look pretty bland, like I said from yesterday's video. And from this, I'm not sure what this is, but it's like somewhere over here, like near the criminal base. No. Also, if you did notice, the wanted sign will actually change. So it's no longer the generic black color. Instead, it's going to be the blue color. And honestly, it's a pretty neat addition. Next tweet will be Roblox Shadows be like, "Oops, I pissed my pants." Well, this isn't really much of a leak. It's more of this little air here. But if you did notice, it is also a leak as well, because you can see the new building details and stuff. There's like there's like some sort of like railings here. Wait, is this actually a glass block or something? I don't really know. I think this is like a glass block that's like not a block, a cylinder or something, like covering this specific part of the building, and there's like a shadow here. Which of course it's Roblox's funny error with making these stuff. And yeah, this is technically some of the leaks. One of the leaks is just a tweet, and Max says, "Just to temper expectations, the city upgrades in Mad City are mainly just a visual eye candy thing. The game is still generally the same. We absolutely want to have more interactive elements and features in the map though, and I'm hoping we can build up some systems for better to better facilitate this in the future." Which basically means the details of these structures here are technically just to be like eye-catching, and nothing else. But honestly, the new buildings, they look way better than the current ones we got. And another thing he actually did say, someone known as Pancake Bake says, "Just wondering, I know it's far-fetched and just before the update, but maybe for next Christmas you can have a special radio frequency only with carols. It'll be small, but a love addition in my opinion." And Max just says, "I'm gonna try." So I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, next Christmas, I'm assuming I think Christmas 2024, they're gonna consider adding like another new radio station specifically for Christmas. Who knows? But yeah, this is technically, he said he's gonna try, and this one is I have a question. Why is Bank more realistic to stylized than the rest of the game? Is Mad City changing art style from cartoony to realistic? And Max simply says, "Gradually, yeah." So this technically just says later on, everything is gonna become more realistic and less cartoony now. As you can see, some examples already here, such as you see the police HQ here. It looks pretty. I mean, this is the bank. Sorry. It looks kind of detailed. It doesn't look cartoony anymore, and honestly, this is the type of style I kind of like. And the police HQ here, for real this time, it's also pretty like well designed and realistic. And the jewelry store over here, which that guy also mentioned, it looks pretty realistic as well. I mean, like, you can see the details here, it just makes it look so fantastic. And yeah, and he said in the future, eventually everything here will, like, the build style will eventually turn realistic instead of being cartoony, which is actually a good thing. Because I am sick of looking at these cartoony buildings that have been here for years, like since like day one of this game, you know? Last but not least, Max just recently showcased this video, and it says, "You got any games on your phone?" And this video actually has a lot of things. For God's sake, I don't like the quality of this, so I'm just gonna go into this Discord and show you a better quality, I guess. First of all, before we get started, the prison has been decorated. And you can see there's like Christmas lights now and all that stuff. And second thing you might notice, there's also a present over there. And if you look closely, it's actually rotating. Let me see if I can try to play it again. And you see it's like rotating in there. It's hard to notice. Since you can see like that pixel there, it just like rotates. Yeah, it could possibly mean that we could like have some challenge with pheasants. And anyways, and another thing you might notice here is that there's actually a mini Christmas tree inside the police station. There's a Christmas I don't know how to say this. It's really hard to say this because I don't know. I'm just gonna call it what you want to call it, Christmas decor, because you know it's a decoration. You might notice also like big ornaments, presents here. Yeah, this is actually another decoration for the police station, the prison. And in addition, also there's snow here and stuff, you know, obvious things. And before that, as soon as notice how his hand would start to chip. Notice how the phone would actually come out once when he opens the UI. You see now, the phone physically is finally back. Since during like the release of Chapter 2, they sort of removed this, so it was kind of sad. But it's finally back, and you can notice. God damn it, the sound. You can also notice that the phone actually has the same visual background from the main UI. And honestly, this is a small addition, but it's pretty cool. And one more thing I want to show you. If you did notice, okay, it's hard to see here. Anyways, if you did notice, there's actually a little familiar icon here, which is the crispy bacon icon. For some reason, I decided to keep it back just to put it as a phone icon, similar to Apple, but this is a pig instead. And honestly, it's okay. I don't really know what to say about it. And that's pretty much all the leaks I got here. And yep, that's all. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and be sure to leave a like, comment, and consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one, maybe tomorrow if Max keeps posting leaks or not. Goodbye.